Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my first video in like 3 months, I believe, which I'm really sorry about. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I've been really busy with school, but I am definitely going to be posting a lot more in the upcoming year. But this is also my last video of 2020. It is December 31st. It is currently 4:30 p.m. I'm just standing on top of my apartment complex's roof. I'm gonna watch the last sunset of 2020 and just kind of talk to you guys about how my year went and what I hope to see in the new year. This is going to be a very generic, basic video. I'm just going to be talking about random stuff. It's not going to be the most entertaining, but it'll be something for me to look back on in a year. So, every New Year's Eve, I do this thing where I write in my notes on my phone some things that I hope to have accomplished by the end of the following year. And today I'm going to be reviewing what I had written exactly a year ago today. And I have my computer with me. Yeah, I'm gonna click on it now. Okay, this says, okay, I edited it on the 2nd of January, 2020. New Year's, be happy, smile more, make friends that aren't toxic, stop caring about what others think, don't put more effort into relationships than the other person. If they don't care, neither should you. Don't exploit your body, you're worth a lot more than just that. Remain best friends with Emily. Get into and choose a college you're happy with. Remain in contact with your high school friends. Don't start drama. So those were my goals for 2020. And I would say I accomplished most of them. The remain best friends with Emily thing, 100%. Emily, my bestest friend in the whole wide world. You guys know that. She's been in all my YouTube videos. Emily, if you're seeing this, I love you. Don't start drama, remain in contact with your high school friends. Honestly, I don't really have any high school friends other than Emily. It's kind of just me and Emily. So yeah, I guess I did remain in contact with my high school friends. Get into it, choose a college you're happy with. I got into UCLA, that was my dream school. And I'm extremely happy with that decision. Be happy, smile more. By the way, I'm reading this. I'm just rereading them and going through them like out of order. Be happy, smile more, make friends that aren't toxic. I would say I did a pretty good job at that. At being happy and smiling more. Definitely a lot more than I did in 2019, so that's a plus. Don't put more effort into relationships and stop caring about what others think. I would say I did a pretty good job at not putting much effort into, not the effort one, into not caring what people think about me. I think that this year I did a pretty good job at owning myself and like being like unapologetic. I think that I definitely got better with that this year, so that's good. The thing that I definitely didn't do was don't put more effort into relationships. If they don't care, you shouldn't either. That is something that I'm definitely going to still need to work on in 2021 because I tend to give a lot of love to people, and when I don't receive it, I kind of just continue to do that. I continue to give more and more and more and not get anything in return, and then I just get hurt or like played or whatever. So that's definitely something I'm going to work on more. Just realizing when there should be a balance and when there isn't. Okay, and then I also wrote something I want to start. Start sticking up for myself more, stand my ground, eat healthier. I definitely didn't eat healthier. That's definitely something I didn't do. And normally when I make a promise to myself, I keep it. Like I've made a lot of promises to myself that I've kept. The eating healthier one, I started eating fast food this year, and I never really ate like McDonald's or anything like that, especially because I worked at McDonald's 2 years ago, so I never like ate that stuff because I saw how it was made. But I did start eating McDonald's this year, and Chick-fil-A. And I was dairy free in 2019, and I stopped doing that. So I may or may not have done that one. Yikes. But start sticking up for myself more and stand my ground more. I 100% did that. I am 100% a lot better at sticking up for myself and standing my ground, which I wasn't so good at before. I think especially after I graduated high school, I realized just how much I let people walk all over me. And I think I'm getting better at that. Something to stop. Okay, yeah. Stop letting people walk all over me. Stop feeling the need for attention. I can't believe I wrote that. Stop being self-deprecative. Stop letting people walk all over me. I've definitely gotten better at that, like I said before. Stop feeling the need for attention. I can't believe I wrote that. That's actually really funny. I still love attention, but I think I think that I realized this year that what I want is positive attention and not like just attention. And that sounds so bad that I wrote that. The word attention, I think that shouldn't have been stop feeling the need for attention. I think I should have written like, well, I can't say should have because I wrote what I wrote and I can't go back in the past, but I don't feel the need for attention. I feel validated by positive attention when I do something that I'm proud of, but I definitely don't feel like I need attention. I can't believe I wrote that. Stop being self-deprecative. I don't know if deprecative, like self-deprecating. I'm very self-deprecating. That's something I didn't stop. I'm still very self-deprecating. Deprecative. I don't know which one's the word, but yeah. I didn't stop that. I'm still very self-deprecative. Still make a lot of like hate myself jokes. Still make a lot of like I'm ugly jokes. I've definitely gotten more confident this year, but I definitely do still make those self-deprecative remarks. But that is something I'll continue to work on. Then what else did I write? Something to embrace change. I need to begin embracing change and being okay with it. Yeah. That's something I'm really bad at. Funny story about me. I had a Disney princess bookshelf in my room from age like 1 to like 12. And like I finally got rid of it like right before I went to high school. Long story short, I'm very bad at change. I don't like changing things. But I mean, I did move from New Jersey to Los Angeles and I don't think I was that scared. I was pretty embracing of it. I was more excited than I was scared. I think that I have gotten better this year at embracing change, so that's good. And then something to face, I wrote, facing a new reality, which might be in reference to the fact that I was having like hip problems and like wasn't dancing as much in 2019 as I was in the years before. I think that might have been what it was, but something to face, new reality. I don't really exactly know what I mean by that. My hair looks wild, but yeah, I mean, my life is a lot different now in 2020, the end of 2020, than it was in the beginning of 2020 for sure. Obviously, the coronavirus, obviously graduating high school, so much has changed. So I think I've done a pretty good job at embracing reality. I want to do this video next year on the same day, maybe in the same spot if I lease this apartment again, who knows? But yeah, these were my notes. I wanted to talk a bit about the year as a whole, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything you guys have blessed me with this year. As you guys know, I have always wanted to pursue social media, and this was the first year, well, ever since like November of 2019, I really started like getting into TikTok and started posting YouTube videos a few months ago and getting more into Instagram and doing more live streams, and I've even been live streaming on Twitch, which is super fun. And I want to say thank you guys. Like, it's really been the best year of my life because of you guys. And part of me wants to talk about some of the goals that I have for next year. I want to make another one of these videos next year, so I'm not going to say all of them, but some quick, simple goals. One of them is to embrace myself without makeup in my natural state, because I get very, very insecure. Little fact about me, I wore makeup to school every single day from 4th grade to senior year of high school, and I would never go without makeup. There were maybe like 1 or 2 days a year I would go without makeup, and that would be like if I had a cold and like really couldn't get out of bed or something. So yeah, that's why I was debating. I was like, I'm gonna go put on makeup, make this YouTube video, and I was like, no, I'm not going to, because that's something I really want to work on, embracing how I look without makeup, because I know I should be confident both ways, and I think that the more that I face it, the more confident I will become. Another very general goal of mine is to be happy. Like, that's always the top priority on my list every year, and I think I was a lot happier this year than I have been in many, and I'm very grateful for that. But there's always room to improve my mental health and my mental state. And yeah, and some things that I just wanted to talk about that I'm really proud of myself from this year was I did a live stream to raise money for ALS the other day, and that was really cool. And I sold merch to raise money. Like, I sold merch and all the profit went to the Education Trust Fund, which I absolutely love doing. So those are just something, like 2 things that I did this year that I was like really proud of and happy with. And I'm really hoping to do a lot more stuff like that in the future. So like I said, like I want to have like this platform that I have and like have been blessed with, like I want to use it for good, you know? And yeah. Oh, another thing that I've done this year that is fun and makes me feel good is sometimes you guys will DM me like with your college essays, and I'll help you guys with them. So if you guys like are applying to colleges and stuff and you want to like send me your essays, feel free. My email is sammybrielleofficial@gmail.com, and if you send them to me, maybe if I get the time, I will for sure like go through it and leave some little comments, because I really love doing that. I actually had a girl DM me the other day saying that she got into her dream school, and I had helped her with her essay a few months back, so that was really cool. But yeah, those are just some cool things I've done with y'all this year. I don't know why I say y'all, I'm not from Texas. But yeah. Oh, and another thing, I'm wearing a Mr. Beast hoodie, in case you couldn't tell, because he is my biggest inspiration. I would say he is my, like, if I had to choose like my person of 2020, Mr. Beast. I watched every one of this guy's videos the second they came out. My little brother watches them too. We make our whole family watch them with us, and he is my biggest inspiration. Mr. Beast, if you're seeing this, I love you. I also am really scared to wash this because I don't know if your signature will get taken out if I wash it. So if anyone knows, Mr. Beast, one of my inspirations, definitely like my biggest role model that I like looked up to in 2020 and will continue to in 2021 for sure. And yeah, should I talk about my goals for 2020? One of my goals for 2020 is to get in contact with him somehow. Ooh, if I could intern for him in the summer, that would be cool. I'm gonna DM him. He's probably not gonna answer, so I guess I'll DM Mr. Beast every day of 2021 until he answers me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to have the patience for that. The sun is starting to go down, guys. The final sunset of 2020. I'm very blessed for how this year turned out. Ooh. That might be the thumbnail. I love you guys. 2020 was a blessing because of you guys. I hope that 2020 was a blessing for all of you as well. I know obviously a lot of hardships have hit many people this year. I think that in the following year, if we all just maintain a positive mindset and continue to push the world to change for the better, 2021 will be 10 times better than 2020 was. And we should look on this past year and think only about the blessings and not about the hardships. Or at least try to focus on the blessings, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off this video by showing the beautiful view and my beautiful roommate, Bree, who is taking pictures of herself and looking absolutely incredible. Oh, you can't even see her. But yeah. So anyways, signing off. I'll see you guys in the new year. I love you so much.